I'm on YouTube and I'm just checking out a lot of people's, content and stuff like that. And we all know that it's a bashing going on with these black women. Now you have a couple of white women, and I've seen 2 Spanish women, but it's mostly black women getting on Passport Brothers. And it's not even the women. Now you have brothers that's following along with this, bashing. Years ago, I have a friend that's from the West Coast of Seattle, Washington. And years ago, I explained to my friend that black women hate black men. I tried to warn this guy, and I tried to warn a lot of people, but they didn't believe me. I've known that black women hated us ever since 2007. That's when I started noticing the hate that these black women have for black men. And I already tried to get it out of my mind. I tried to not think about it. I said, well, maybe I'm bugging out. But I started seeing a lot of stuff that black women have been doing and saying towards black men. And then I had came to the conclusion in about 2008 that they really hate us. And I used to tell my friend this. He said, oh, no, Hawk, you're bugging out. You don't know what you're talking about. A week later, my friend called me and said, Hawk, man, you was right. I said, I told you I was right. And this thing, because now it went from little to large. All black men wanted to do, because a lot of black men started figuring out what I figured out. They started figuring out that black women actually do hate us. So black men started making their own little traveling YouTube channels, got their passport, and started traveling all over the world. White men, was doing it too. You got a couple of Spanish men that was doing it, and it just became a big phenomenon. But we're going to talk about black men here because this is where the attack is coming in. So they started their own little, YouTube travel channels. The travel channels that I'm talking about are the brothers that influenced me to start doing YouTube. Like Ace Live, you had Check and Effect, you have Phil Scott, you got the Brazilian Yes. You got a lot of brothers that influenced me to start doing it. But the ones that I started really being influenced by, one person was an Asian brother by the name of Action Kid. He was the one that really, got me motivated. Then I ran into Ace Live's channel. Then I ran into, Check and Effects. And then it just becoming high. And they started traveling. And they started, showing how it is out in other countries. Not just with women, how beautiful it is. Showing you how you can live a cheaper lifestyle, how cheap it is, but beautiful. They showed the poor section, even the poor sections, the people happy, embraced them, didn't even know these people, invited them to come to barbecues, and they met some beautiful people. And I noticed that when this happened, that's when these black women started making these vicious, vile videos about black men going to other countries and paying for sex and tricking and all this other stuff in other countries. And I'm saying, wait a minute, hold on. These are the same black women that express their feelings on how they hate black men, and we're the scum of the earth, and what we're going to do, we're going to divest and only date white men and Spanish men and Asian men. Well, you can date who you want. My thing is, I'm going to repeat this all over again. I'm not prejudiced. I hate that. You have to deal with a person that you know that y'all gonna connect. Y'all have a good rapport with each other, and y'all fall in love with each other. It doesn't, just because you're black and you're white and you're Asian and you're Indian, you have to stay within that race. No, if two people from different race come together and they connect and they have some type of passion and love for each other, so be it. So this is what they said. But this, what the black women hated us so much. They said, we're gonna divest from Blackistan, and we're gonna go and find a white man that's gonna take care of me and that's gonna put up with my bull crap and my foul mouth and my foul attitude. And unfortunately, a lot of white men got caught up into that bull crap. And I feel bad for them, because a lot of them are so nice. These white brothers are so nice, and they got caught up into a wrong situation, because there are videos where you have white men saying we made the wrong decision by dating these black women that was evil like that. Because not all black women are evil. But the ones that was saying this stuff, those was the ones that was evil, and they was only doing it to piss black men off. It really, that they was attracted to them. They was only doing it to piss black men off. And you date somebody just to piss somebody your race off, it's not good, and it's gonna come back to bite you in the behind. So this is what they did. But little did they know, once they started seeing black men travel to other countries, and they seen the women they was with, these beautiful women, these women could have been with superstars, but they was with them. They could have been, these women are so beautiful overseas, in Colombia, Brazil, the Philippines, Thailand, Mexico, Peru, Ecuador, Costa Rica, Canada. These are some beautiful women that could be with anybody they want, but they chose local men. These men like us, that my first travel is coming up real soon. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm picking between Mexico, Canada, or Africa. One of them spots I want to go to. I'm making plans now. They are like, wait a minute. We rejected them, but they're going over to overseas, and the women look really beautiful. They're submissive. They're not evil. They don't have no nasty attitude. This is what these black. So now the black women that suppose they hate black men so much, because in reality, let's really keep it funky. 90 to 95% of black women really do hate black men. They do. They hate us. We can't escape it. There's no getting around it. They really don't like black men. Okay? So you have to figure, they don't like black men. So how did they feel about their father, their brothers, if they had some, their uncles, their cousins, all black men? How do they feel about them? Do they talk this way in front of their families of male blacks, or do they do this behind closed doors? That's the question some people need to ask themselves. But a lot of them do hate us. But then again, they don't want to see black men happy. See, that's the thing. They hate us, but they don't want to see us happy. So they said, wait a minute, we reject them. We can't stand these black men. But here they are traveling the world. And a lot of us are not rich. A lot of people say, yeah, I only make $50,000, $45,000, $60,000 a year. And these women still want me? And these women, now, y'all have this big argument. They just want their green card and they're poor. First of all, you may be right about that. But in a sense, a lot of them don't even want to come to America. That's what I'm hearing, I'm seeing on YouTube. They don't want to come to live here. They maybe want to come and visit with you. But to live, no, they don't want to leave their family in other countries in their country struggling. Because those people, and people in America, we have to learn from these people of the country. They may be poor and messed up, but they're happy and they work together as a unit. So they're not going to just leave their family there. They just want a good man. So happens that Men from America are going over there looking for good wives because a lot of us just don't want a piece of behind. A lot of us just want a good woman to come home to relax, to have affectionate lovemaking, to have somebody you can cuddle up with, you can have serious conversations, somebody you can say, listen, baby, check this out. I've been working all week. You've been taking care of this house all week. We're going to close up here. I'm going to take you away for a week and we're going to enjoy ourselves and relieve our mind. This is what they want. But a lot of y'all black women hate us so much. And the videos on YouTube is getting worse and getting more worse. Because now we don't just have to deal with black women. We got to deal with black men. You see how that goes? Now we're fighting two battles. The black men and the black women. Because now black men is saying the reason why y'all going over there because y'all lame. You don't know how to interact with women. Y'all are nerdy. You're soft. You're this, you're that. No. There's a lot of people that leave here. Not just black men. Other men too. White men. Asian men. People leave here because it's not America that's messed up, because America is just here. It's the people's mindset, the people's prejudice, the people's hate, the people's walking around thinking everybody should revolve around them and I'm the shit. You see how that goes? But these black men and black women, because this is what we're talking about now, because this is the problem. If you see all the vile stuff and this disgusting display that black women are putting on video against black men, these women need to go to jail. They need to get arrested. They're lying on us. They're saying we're going over there bringing back young girls. Like I'm going to leave America where you have young girls here, you have OnlyFans, you have Backpage, you have Instagram here in America. So I'm going to spend all this money to take a cab from where I live to the airport. I'm probably going to pay at least $1,700 to $1,800 for the flight, the hotel, or get an Airbnb. I'm going to pay all this money to go get a female to bring her all the way back from her country to here to have sex with. Like, I gotta be that dumb that there's not gonna be no federal cops or anybody looking for her. Like, where black men are that stupid that we will do something like that. And y'all trying to just discourage black men, and you're trying to shame us to stay here. And the videos keep coming. And the videos keep coming and coming and coming, and it won't stop. And these are grown women. You got women like they're in their 60s talking this nonsense about black men going to other country to do this. Why would I want to leave here to go to another country when I could save money and just trick here? Y'all talk so vile and evil about these women over there, and these women over there not bothering y'all. They good women. They're not bad-mouthing y'all, but y'all keep bad-mouthing them. And then y'all throwing this stuff out. Oh, we're just warning you. They're gonna get you pregnant and give you all these kids. Well, how do y'all know this? How do y'all know what we're going to do? You act like all black men are the scum of the earth. You have black men, I know some, that take care of their kid. They may not be with the woman that they had the kid with, but I know a lot of black men, their kid comes before them. Some of them, their kids come before their family. So y'all keep doing this and trying to shame us, but y'all is so evil, and I'm trying to warn black men. Black women just don't like us. It's just the way it is. They hate us. They hate what they see in the mirror. They're black, we're black, and they don't like it. I'm going to say this one more time. They hate what they see in the mirror. They are black, we're black, and they just don't like it. And that's the way it is. But a lot of y'all black men are so delusional that y'all don't want to see this. So what y'all do, y'all get on their side and y'all tear black men down. And that's another thing. You have a lot of black men that can't stand black men. And I'm talking about good black men, not no Pookies, not no Ray Ray. Good black men that don't have a criminal record and they're good people, but a lot of y'all don't like us either. That's just the way it is. Black love is done. The black neighborhood is done. You can't save black people. You can't, because black people don't want to save black people. So when other race of people try to tell us what we're doing wrong, we call them racist. So now what I'm trying to tell y'all black men and other black women that still have hope, we have to start checking our community. It can't be another race of people. We have to start chastising and check our community. Because if other races do it, they're prejudiced. And it could be other races doing it. They don't have to be prejudiced. They're just doing it because a lot of other races of people really do and care for black folks. And they don't like to see what we're doing, because a lot of them come up to me and they say, listen, your ancestors did this, they did that, and y'all are still doing it the wrong way. Y'all out there selling drugs to each other. You're gang banging. Y'all having this gender war with each other. Y'all out here making all these kids and not taking care of your responsibility. Don't do it that way. Do it the way Malcolm or Rosa Parks or anybody else would have did it. Stand up, but we can't do that. So it's over. I'm not going to save no community, and I can't. I tried doing that years ago, and here we are, the same thing. Now, the new thing we're going over is why black men are going to other countries. That's the new thing. We're warring on why black men are going to other countries trying to find a wife. Well, a lot of us just want to live happily ever after. Thank you for listening. SYSBM, Passport Brothers. Brothers that's in the right, keep doing what you're doing. You can't let the devil beat us. We can't. We can't let the devil beat us. So all the black women and black men that agree with me, leave a comment. Thumbs up, but leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts of what's going on. Peace and God bless. Salute. Big Hawk. Yonkers native, I'm out.